Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back to NEBR, New England Beer Reviews. From Portland, Maine, Peak Organic Brewing, and this is their oak-aged Mocha Stout. It comes in with an alcohol by volume of 8.4% ABV. There's a little note here on the bottom that says here, stout brewed with organic chocolate, organic coffee, and aged on oak. So that just about tells it all. Peak Organic out of Portland, Maine uses organically grown products for all the beers they put out. They have a series of regular beers, but every now and then they put out these special one-off editions or short-term editions. This one is listed as a local project on the upper label. So, taking off the foil, I'm looking forward to, it is the first review of 2014 for me. Just got 10 inches of snow and about 5 below zero when I woke up this morning, so Imperial Stouts sound just about right for a day like today. So I'm going to give it a pour into this glass and check out everything I can about this beer, which I'm really looking forward to trying out because I have not had it before. I believe it's new for this year. So there we go. Giving it a pour, and there it is. So there, let's take a look at it here. Oh, beautifully black. I mean, look how black that is. It's about as black as you can possibly get. I mean, I'm not talking brown. I'm talking black. Jet black, charcoal black, coal black, whatever you want to use to describe your blackness, that's what this is. With a nice kind of soft-looking tan head on top. Soft, silky, fluffy, just floating away on top. So just sitting there, and a nice-looking top, a nice-looking head, and really nice dark black. So 5 out of 5 on the color. I love stouts that come out black as night. So let's check out the aroma on this. Well, one thing they do when they brew this is that the chocolate is added during the boiling process, and then the coffee is added during the conditioning process, and then they put it into the oak barrel to age it. So, so let's check out this aroma now. Okay, I'm getting a good dark chocolate aroma up front, and a decent coffee aroma as well, which is to be expected. I mean, they brewed it with coffee and chocolate. It says so right on the label. So, so I'm definitely getting a good chocolate and a good coffee balance. Maybe the chocolate is just a tad more than the coffee, but they're both in there really kind of fighting it out with each other to figure out who's going to be the flavor of the day. So let's check out the taste on this. Well, it's got a nice creamy body to it. Medium to, I say bold body, definitely a bold body on this one. And the taste, immediately I'm getting, picking up, I'd say a really decent bitterness here. There's a touch of vanilla along with the chocolate and along with the coffee, but there's also this touch of vanilla, and there's a bit of a bitter bite going on here. Sort of like a chocolate bitterness, for lack of a better description. It's not a hoppy bitterness. It's definitely a sort of a good deep dark bitterness. You know, trying to describe a bitterness with a color is hard. Trying to describe a flavor with a color doesn't always work, but it's really how I think of it here. I don't get earthy, I don't get floral, you know, I don't get grassy, I don't get those sort of hop sensations. I get more of a vibrant, deep bitterness. And while the aroma brings out the chocolate and coffee pretty predominantly, I think the bitterness tends to take it over a tad more. But you're definitely getting a chocolate, and you're definitely getting the coffee as well in the flavor. Maybe even a hint of a dark fruit, something really dark fruit, maybe like a plum or something, fig. But that's not really as noticeable. You really have to think about it for a minute to get those flavors. But if you think about it, those other kind of sensations come up in my mind, like, oh, there's something else going on here. But yeah, but the vanilla is also a vanilla feel, so it's brewed with chocolate and coffee, but you're also getting a touch of vanilla, not brewed with vanilla beans as far as I know. And the coffee is like spent coffee grinds. it's almost like coffee that's been sitting, and I'm not saying it in a bad way because it's got that sort of aroma of a sort of a vibrant coffee and the sort of flavor of a vibrant coffee that's maybe been sitting in the pot for a little while, and you're getting toward the end of the pot and you're getting ready to pour out that last cup of coffee for the morning, and you know, it tends to be a little on the stronger side than it is when you first pour the first cup out of your coffee pot. So kind of a spent coffee grinds or more of a strong coffee flavor in there, a coffee that's been sitting, you know, for a little while on your coffee maker. But sweetness, there's not a lot of sweetness going on considering there's chocolate in this. It tends to be more bitter, I would say, and but there's a touch of it. But it's got to be more. It's got this more bitter sort of quality that that really speaks to me on that more than any kind of sweetness that you might get if you're drinking something with chocolate in it. It's a darn good beer though, and I'll tell you, after the fourth or fifth sip, as I'm working my way through this beer, the chocolate seems to be kind of saying, "Hey, don't forget about me. I'm coming up behind. I want to remind you that I'm here." You get a coffee sort of at first, and now you're getting this touch of chocolate that's coming up as well. It's sort of like, don't forget about me. I'm here too, you know. 8.4%, very well integrated, not boozy whatsoever. Very well integrated alcohol. I'm not picking up any kind of booze at all on this. So, chocolate and coffee aromas, chocolate and coffee flavors with a touch of vanilla, a good bold body, a full bold body, and a beautiful black pour with a head that's staying on and giving some lacing in its wake as it fades. Ooh yeah. So anyway, it's a nice beer from Peak Organic, and I'm liking it a lot and looking forward to finishing the rest of this. So this is Peak Organic Oak Aged Mocha Stout. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.